Today in what the hell is going on in California? The DMV is partaking in scam websites to register your vehicle, and they get a cut. Come on, man. Nobody's above a good old scam, including the California DMV. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Before we get back into the video, I want to thank Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. If you're into cars, you've probably already pretty good about maintenance. You change your oil, you rotate your tires, you keep up with recalls, and you fix small issues before they become expensive ones. Tell me how I know. I think online privacy is a lot like preventative maintenance on your cars, right? Most people don't realize how much personal information is floating around online, right? Until something happens, whether it's identity theft, scam calls. You ever get those, I'm calling you about your extended warranty. You get phishing attempts, or simply discovering that your home address and phone number are publicly searchable, which is kind of concerning. So Delete Me helps by finding your information on hundreds of data broker sites and people search websites, right? They submit removal requests on your behalf, saving you all kinds of time and continuing to monitor over time. So if your information shows up again, they work to remove it again. So here's my latest report. I'm going to cut to it so you can see it from Delete Me. So it's one of those things that isn't very exciting to think about, but it's something I'm glad someone else is handling for me. It saves me a ton of time and also keeps my personal information off the internet, which is huge. If you want to clean up what's out there on you, go to joindeleteme.com/TK Garage and use code TK Garage at checkout for 20% off. You can also use the QR code that you see on the screen for the entire time to get you over there as well. Now, let's get back to it. Major shout out to our sponsors, Delete Me, because without them, we kind of would be screwed, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. You know, our advertising or our AdSense has been screwed on this channel a little bit over a year. So if it wasn't for the advertisers, if it wasn't for the, Delete Me's of the world, a product I actually use too, it'd be screwed. So we truly appreciate them. But let's get into this. I saw this at ABC7, by the way, in LA. Drivers angry DMV lookalikes charge extra fees to register cars. And get this, the DMV gets a cut. The DMV gets a cut of the money. Oh my God, this is such a bad look. This should just tell you of how badly managed California is. A abject fucking disaster. Oh my God. So, hundreds of California drivers believe they were misled into paying extra fees on websites they thought were the actual DMV. After our previous 7 On Your Side reports on consumer complaints, some lawmakers tried to limit those fees, but those efforts failed in the state legislature. Why? Because people that are tied to those sites are probably lobbying them or donating to their campaigns, so they're not ever going to do shit. 7 On Your Side has tracked hundreds of complaints about one company in particular, NeedTags.com. Wow. The company was buying Google ads that took it to the top of Google search results, seeking DMV car registration in California. I don't think it's hard for the state legislature in California to pass laws or pass a law that would make it illegal for your website to look just like the California DMV website. And these people, in most cases, paid at a minimum $130 over what they would normally pay to register their car. And they gave a kickback. So they gave kickbacks to the DMV for allowing them to do that. That's just a bad look all the way around, man. It really, there's no other way to cut it. It just looks bad. But this is nothing new for California. I mean, California, like I said, is an abject disaster. You know, they're instituting, you know, the VSSI program for safety inspections because they know they're about to lose their smog checks. It always comes down to money, man. It always comes down to money and power, and that's it. And these companies got smart. You know, they're making a little bit of money. They give a kickback to the DMV. They donate to some of these people's campaigns, and guess what happens? Nobody's going to go after whatever it is that they're doing. Craziness, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? I think it's insane. But let me know what you guys think about this. Not a super long video. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments section down below. Like, this should be illegal. I mean, I know there's other states, like here in Nevada, you can go to a tag office, a different tag company, and they can do your registration and stuff for you. Tell me how I know that's a friggin' disaster. Been there, done that. What a shit show. But it'll be interesting to see if they actually change anything here, if they actually make changes to limit or outlaw these companies from looking like the DMV's website. I think that's just common sense, right? I feel like that's common sense. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. You know, give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.